Alright. Let's just double check what I have in my bags. I was looking into enchanting. I have to get my mysticism. Sorry. Do we have greater life detection? That requires level 4. Mysticism. Mysticism. Some more mysticism. Get a low level detect. Alright. We want to go back to skill. Let's hit up Curiosity Dish. Fellas. It's 12. Let's go ahead and wait. Typically like it to be after 8 when I'm trying to get into a shop.
When I saw the fiery clouds and the Daedra in the streets, I was sure we were all dead. But you saved us.
Oh, yeah.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Minor life detection. This is what we're... Seconds on self. Let's see what other mysticism.
Another satisfied customer. Take care.
Word up. Look, I gotta read. I just know it. What else am I here for? University.
Well met.
Ah, you must be the university's newest addition. Well, good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Let's go.
You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
Damien.
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do.
Okay.
We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information.
Tarmi.
I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Alright, where's Tarmina?
Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be in... She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request. Report back as soon as you can.
Hi.
Are you fucking ish to me?
It's nice to see you too. But you're a bit empty-handed, aren't you? Remember...
Forgot.
Good day.
Yeah, I'm out here doing stuff though. Saving Aegis Guild, which you are in. You're not
How do you do?
You're Tarmina.
Greetings, look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Why? Why? Oh, no real reason. It's just that the entire Council of Mages has been in here at one time or another recently, all wanting information on necromancers. Necromancy, of all things. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falcar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing. I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you.
Alright, well, we gotta find it. despair not at the trials we now face, for our time comes swiftly. How many pages? Oops. Brother and sisters of the worm, God of worms watches over our order and will deliver us from these troubled times in the day of reckoning. Till then, perform his works in secret. Serve his needs and look to the skies for his signs. The revenant, the necromancer's moon, watches over us all. His form, ascended to godhood, has taken its rightful place in the sky and hides the enemy arcade from us so that we may serve him. Watch for the signs. When the heavenly light descends from above, hasten to his altar and make your offering, so that he may bless you with but a taste of his true power. Grand soul gems offered to him will be darkened, used to trap the souls of and the great Gasta. Stay faithful to the order of the black worm. Time your soon he will return to set the world right in due time, and those who would stand and suffer eternally at his hands, just as those stood opposed. Till that day, you must believe, patient. Hide in your caves, in your ruin, in your secret lairs. Raise your minions, summon your servants, cast your spells, answer the call of the order, and listen.
Honored one.
Honored one. Should save.
If you need light armor, talk to Marrow Rufus at the best defense.
It's the finest light armor selection in the city.
Good to know. Most people consider Martin's transformation a religious or political event. But what interests me is its metaphysical implications.
Very true. Any friend of Martin's is a friend of mine. How can I help you? A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The council may have use for it. Please ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again. Take care.
Hello, Conjurer. Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds.
Bothil.
You too.
Hi! Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, yeah.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Perhaps. I remember you need stuff too, since you helped
Be
me out
seeing you.
as soon as I came. Primary sites: the Dark Fissure, Fort Isteris, Fort Linchol and Nobeck. Altars have been raised. Anchorites have been called. Watch the skies once a week. His grace shines down on us.
Good day. So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back.
Well, how am I supposed to know what it is?
Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I don't have enough magic for some of this stuff. That's crazy. Sell stuff that's...
Be careful.
Root. I never pick it. Learned my lesson the first time I leave it. I do the quest for 100. I'll just and then I'll go pick it. No, this isn't the cave I'm looking for. This is not the cave that you want. So annoying. I climb. Cut over. Climbing. And off. I don't know what to put on this. Go in here and see if I can learn something.